You're going to be riding top weight, Jet. He's currently a 25-1 chance. On his day, Robbie, he is quite talented, and that's why he's got top weight. He certainly put in some superb performances. Tell us a little bit about him and your hopes for him Wednesday week.
Yeah, look, as you say, he's top weight for a reason. His last run was fourth in the Irish Gold Cup, 9 lengths behind Delta Work, which is very, very good form. Before that, he'd finished, I think, in 12 lengths behind Delta Work in the Lexus when sixth. He was a winner of a Grade 3 chase in Punchestown over 3 mile when he beat Alpha Desabo, and before that won a Grade 2 chase in Fairyhouse at the Grand National meeting, beating the Storyteller by about 10 lengths. So he has some very good form. That's why he's top weight. 2 mile 6 around Galway should be ideal for him if he handles Galway. He has a decent chance, each way chance, even off a big weight. It looks a very competitive race this year. There's plenty. Peregrine Run, who ran well in the race last year, I think he was 5th. He's also up there with top weight, as is the Storyteller. Easy Game, who took a heavy fall in Cheltenham. But before that, I was second, just beaten half a length by Faheen at the Dublin Racing Festival. So that's very good form. And I think races like this for me I always look towards second season novices. I think they're the ones that hold the key to a race like this.
And Robbie, with his Easy Game, you would have beaten man at Leopardstown that day if you had got up and beat Faheen. Thankfully, the old warrior just held on under Paul Townend. But there's no doubt Easy Game brings grade 1 form to this handicap.
Yeah, he does. And as I say, that's what you look towards for these races is a second season novice that maybe just fell short at the top level. And that's what he did do. But I know from Easy Game that day in Leopardstown that he will be a better horse on better ground. The surface in Galway is definitely going to suit him if it comes up on good ground. So that's definitely going to play to his strengths. But yeah, he's one to look at. I suppose Galvin is another one that ticks that box as well, a second season novice. He was second in the novice handicap chase at the Cheltenham Festival. So and he's got handicap experience, which is probably more suitable coming into a race like this. Easy Game is coming in off the back of a fall in Cheltenham, whereas Galvin is coming in off the back of a very straightforward win in Killarney, a nice confidence booster, and he has handicap experience, which is a big plus for the hustle and bustle around Galway.
And Robbie, a horse that's attracted a little bit of early support in the contest is the Joseph O'Brien trained Early Doors. And you look down, he's number 21 on the list at the present time. He's been allocated a weight of 10 stone 5. He surely must come into some people's reckoning.
Yeah, he does again. And Early Doors has some good form. I would say his better form is over hurdles than over fences. But he has some form that's good enough to win a Galway Plate. He's on 5 on his back. He's at the right end of the weights. He definitely get a run. I think he's run 22 in the Galway Plate, so he's guaranteed to get a run. And he'd have to have a chance. It'd be interesting. The biggest support for Mark Walsh rides out the JP McManus Battalion. I think Mark will have the pick of all them, and that'll be a big pointer as to what he decides to ride.
And Robbie, a horse who I was quite taken by myself. I think he won down in Gorham Park. Was quite testing ground that day, but he was going quite well at Naas on the occasion when he fell. I think it was the second last when Rachel Blackmore was on him. He's a horse trained by Henry de Bromhead, Spyglass Hill. He's been allocated 10 stone 12. If the ground came up a little bit testing, I think he could run a big race.
Yeah, it definitely could. It'd be interesting to see what the ground does do in Galway. There's forecast plenty of rain over the weekend. I can't imagine it getting too soft, but if we do get a downpour on the Monday or Tuesday before, then it could come up very soft. But yeah, Spyglass Hill would definitely on soft ground have a chance. I think on any ground he has a chance. Some of his chase form is very, very good, and if he hadn't come down that day in Naas when he looked like a winner, he could be rated 4 or 5 pound higher than he is.
Who's your most likely winner at this early stage of the?
I think if I had a free hand, if I could pick in the race to ride in the race, it probably would be Galvin, because he's coming in off the back of a nice confidence booster in Killarney, has that handicap experience, and he's a nice weight. He's got 11 stone on his back, so he's bang there in the middle of the handicap. I can't see, looking down through the bottom, Everlasting Promise of Enda Bulgers will be one right down the bottom of the weights if he sneaks in. He's number 24 at the moment, but if he got in, he'd have to have a little each way chance at the bottom of the weights. But I think the likes of Galvin, Easy Game, them second season novices, and because Galvin's had a nice prep run and a confidence booster, I'd nearly just side maybe with Galvin over Easy Game.